On this season of IGN's Esports Stories presented by the original Nissan Cup Noodles, we follow Team USA's road to redemption as they look to avenge their quarterfinal loss to South Korea at last year's Overwatch World Cup.
I think last year's roster did about as well as they could hope for based on the talent on the roster.
Even though they weren't quite able to take the gold, they did have a strong showing into the top 4. So Team USA definitely, I think, entertained people at BlizzCon weekend.
And I think that a stronger roster could have been assembled and was assembled this year in 2017.
A new year means a fresh start. Blizzard made adjustments to the 2017 Overwatch World Cup to increase the competitive level while also giving more nations the opportunity to participate.
So the 2017 World Cup format has a few very important differences to the way 2016 worked, and firstly it would be how teams are chosen.
The fans were still able to vote on how to build their team, but they did so in a different way. Instead of directly voting on the players, they voted on a committee of experts to choose the different teams that were involved.
Selecting the members of Team USA was kind of a long process. We brought in somewhere around 20 people and we cycled them in and out and they played against each other. We really found 6 people that really wanted to win and wanted to play together.
It wasn't just overnight that we made this team, it was through weeks and weeks of tryouts, and it became kind of clear towards the end who worked really well together, and I was definitely satisfied with the lineup.
The way we work together, it just makes us go so well.
So rather than being a typical Western team where you sort of think of the DPS players as the all-stars, they leverage the power of their tank players in Fact Fiction and CoolMat69. Their support players are very good at peeling the back and keeping key targets alive, and their DPS players take advantage of the opportunities made by their tank front line.
There's no denying that the core of this team really understands the concept of leadership and communication, most importantly. But individuals such as Jake, for example, who's very excellent at keeping a cool head and for his age is probably one of the best leaders in Overwatch. Raucus and Fact Fiction as well provide a very critical backbone for this team in terms of communication and setting up the rest of the team to succeed. You know, throw CoolMat in the mix there as well. Another very good communicator.
Control meter nearly there, just 1 or 2 more kills, and the US, they've done it.
A few members of Team USA are professional players who competed in Blizzard's Overwatch Contenders as a warm-up to the World Cup.
Overwatch Contenders is currently one of the premier Overwatch tournaments being held. It's hosted by Blizzard, and it's a way for the best players in North America and EU to showcase their talents on a wide scale.
And playing in Contenders for me, it was a lot of fun, but it was definitely like a lot of work and a lot of stress.
It's different playing scrimmages compared to playing in actual matches. The intensity is way different, the stakes are higher.
I think it's helped me prepare for the World Cup by being able to bring some kind of strategies that I might use or experiences I might have with my own personal team into the World Cup team.
Having more experience in these high stakes, high intensity games is always helpful, especially coming into a big tournament like BlizzCon.
Contenders for me is really important, not only for my team, but for the World Cup, to represent our country like as best as we can.
The US has something different, they have something fresh, they have a quality about them as players who have an understanding of each other, having come from such different backgrounds, coming together, putting the team first and putting less of their personal preferences or personal playstyle forward. They've become something entirely, something more than the sum of their parts, and that was demonstrated quite clearly recently.
On the next episode of IGN's Esports Stories, we follow the US team as they compete in the Los Angeles group stage to see if they have what it takes to qualify for BlizzCon.